Hey, what's up?
Hello.
It's nice to have you back.
Hey, it's been a while.
Bienvenidos y bienvenidas. Para las personas que no me conocen, me presento, soy Alexis010, subo contenido de Frag Shooter, gameplays, trucos, consejos y hacks. Suscríbete y activa la campanita de las notificaciones para avisarte cuando subo nuevo contenido en el canal. Comencemos.
that song, it lingers so.
Jensen, Bogomil, and Tomislav were three friends that met during their studies at the university. Despite being very different people, the trio was getting along very well, helping each other with their individual skill set. They soon became the best of friends. One night, as they were on the road with their car, an unidentified object from space crashed into them and changed their life forever. The object was an extraterrestrial blob that had the ability to merge with any organic body it would come across, granting his host unique abilities, but at the same time severely altering his appearance with the glowing, gooish material the blob is made of. While Jensen, Bogomil, and Tomislav disappeared that night, Blot, Gigagoo, and Slimer were born.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
On a wonderful spring day, Scout and Nutty were going on their daily forest patrol. As the duo was checking the trees, they quickly noticed that something was wrong. An abnormal amount of smoke was coming out from the forest's heart. Scout and Nutty started to investigate this unexpected event and soon discovered that it was none other than the infamous Smoker, who was trying to create a giant cloud of smoke by burning the forest. The situation could get out of control at any moment. Scout and Nutty had to act quickly, but they weren't strong enough to stop Smoker alone. They decided to look for help and called on all the nature and animal lovers they could think of. Heroes from around the world answered the Rangers' call and quickly came together to help them fight this unprecedented environmental threat.
Frag to Frag. Gracias. Base is under attack. Gracias. Frag to Frag. Order confirmed. Double frag. Base is under attack. Double frag. Triple frag. Frag to frag. Triple frag. Frag to frag. Order to...
After finally getting her claws back on her son Inferno, it was time for Lily to deal with Cyber Hell's real enemies, Neo Asgardians. The pair trained for weeks, planning their final assault from their lair. They were finally ready to take their revenge on Rolaf, who banished them in this cursed land. From the Cyber Valhalla, the wise Valkia saw the attack coming and quickly warned Rolaf, giving him just enough time to prepare his defenses. But the Cyber Hell Lords were too strong, even for the mighty Rolaf. As a last resort, Valkia gathered all her strength and slammed her spear into the ground, opening the Bifrost and summoning Oxa to defend her homeland. The Neo Asgardians were very surprised to see that Oxa was not alone. Medusa was in the wrong place at the wrong time. She was battling with Oxa in the Frag tournament when she was accidentally sucked in by the Bifrost. She now has no choice but to fight alongside Neo Asgard champions through thunder and glory.
Used to be a great Frag Arena champion, but had to retire after a terrific injury. Since then, she spent time on her hobbies like the Frag summer camp, while secretly training with her new friends. Myra is now ready to make her comeback in the Frag tournament with a new set of skills. Myra is a unique character. Instead of having a regular main weapon, Myra will spawn into a wasp every second up to 5 times. The wasp will float around Myra and shoot for her. The more wasps Myra has, the more damage she will do and the quicker she will fire. Heads up, there is a catch. Myra's wasps can be shut down by her enemies, meaning that if you're not careful, Myra could get all her wasps destroyed. As a result, she won't be able to do any damage and she will have to wait for another wasp to spawn. For her ability, Myra will jump into the air. As she floats, all available wasps will shoot at the same time until Myra reaches the ground. Myra can stack up to 2 jump charges. You guessed it, Myra isn't your typical fragger. She is a high-risk, high-reward character who can be extremely powerful in skilled hands. Myra will be an Arena 13 legendary character. That's your Frag news. If you want to know more about buffs and...
Maya used to be a great fighter and a Frag Arena champion back in the early days of the tournament. Unfortunately, during a Frag final, she broke her arm in a terrific accident and couldn't compete anymore. It was a real challenge for Maya, who had dedicated her whole life to the tournament. The champion was forced to start from scratch, far from the podiums and the crowd. For several months, Maya had to learn how to walk again, how to move again. But the worst part was that she had to wear her combat suit at all times. Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to stand up, as the suit increased her strength tenfold. Maya decided to retire in her family house, spending more time on her hobbies, such as painting and gardening. She also started a honey farm. But Maya's main activity was the Fragger summer camp. Every summer, she would turn her house into a summer camp for her fellow Fraggers, where everyone could come and enjoy the peace and quiet of the countryside after a long season of competition. That's how Maya became the first official Fragger suit designer. But she was hiding a secret from everyone. One day, as she was working in her honey farm, Maya noticed that her own suit was attracting bugs, especially bees, wasps, and hornets. It seems that the insects were acknowledging her as her queen. With some practice, their connection was so strong that Maya could give them orders to follow. That's when her handicap became a strength. This is exactly what Maya needed to make her long-awaited comeback.
Order confirmed. Order confirmed.